So I'm turning 26 today. I leave tomorrow morning for Yellowstone. I will be doing the journey in my Mark 7 Jetta GLI 6-speed. As you can tell, it is kind of low. Stock turbo, downpipe tune, upgraded clutch. Yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. I've never driven anywhere west of Texas, really. Never really driven more than 1,000 miles. And we're about to do 3,600 miles. I think it'd be pretty good. We'll see. I also need to add the fact here that it does piss oil out of the oil filter housing gasket. So I've brought 4 quarts of oil for this journey. It does have a water pump leak. I will not be fixing either of those things before I leave tomorrow morning. The shocks are blown in the front. The clutch will slip if you load it up at like 3,000 RPM in third. Won't be fixing that. But the AC works. There are no check engine lights. And do a walk around of this piece of shit. It's actually my commuter. Actually work quite a ways away from where I live, so my typical 3-day-a-week journey is 120 miles round trip. But see, we've got Golf R Pretorias, Kumo Exta PS91s, got some EBC yellows. It's not a terrible car. It's not bad. Got the personalized plate because I'm a fucking dweeb. Yeah, it's not bad. Should be fun. We are loaded up with everything. Let's see what the truck looks like. I actually brought everything I might need to do a water pump in case it does completely let go. But we're gonna hope it doesn't come to that. Day 1. It's 3 in the morning. I'm checking the oil. Hopefully it still has oil. It hasn't pissed it all out overnight. Everything packed, ready to go. Took a shower already. Passenger rear tire rubs really bad on the fender. Fuck it. Also, this is a rubbing issue. I'm sure you can still see. There's clearance for now. You can tell outside of the tires getting eaten up right here. Don't care. Let's go. So Lafayette, Louisiana has this thing called the Thruway, which is basically an interstate that they built that runs directly through the center of the city with all these little side streets. And the speed limit here is like 45, 50, and all these side roads are like 5 mile an hour, 10 mile an hour roads. I never in my life have seen how dead it is at 3:30 in the morning. Look at that, dude. No one here. This is so sick. Update. It is 6 o'clock in the morning. Just passed through Cypress, Louisiana. Had to make a stop on the side of the road because the car decided to throw a code for low tire pressure. Pull over, get the Milwaukee out, check all the pressures. One is at 32.5, the rest are at 34, 35. Literally couldn't see 10 feet in front of me with all the fog. Felt pretty spooky. But yeah, we're back on the road, moving again. So hopefully no more issues with this driver's side rear. Bye! Update. I am near Longview, Texas. Got gas. Checked the oil. Oil looks good. calculated at 31 mpg, 30 and a half, something like that. Doing pretty good. I'm honestly super impressed with this car. 115,000 miles, downpipe tune, kind of beat 31 on the interstate, dude. This thing's a fucking, thing's the goat. Look at this view. Yup, check it later. So, update, I am leaving Wichita. I actually had a friend there and stayed overnight, visited around with some guys. So, it was pretty fun. I'll put a picture of the S4 2.7 B4 that I rode in as my taxi for the night. Went, had to get Freon because the core was just freezing up. So, put some more Freon in it, got it up to like more than it had before. So we'll see how that goes. But we have 10 hours until we get to Rawling, Wyoming to stop for the night and sleep, and then hopefully drive into Yellowstone National Park a few hours after some napping, drive into there. But yeah, car's doing pretty good. It's really pretty out here. It's honestly gorgeous. I've never seen rolling hills that just went for miles and miles and miles. So it's really cool to see all the sights of Kansas that I genuinely didn't think existed. Sorry, Kansas people, but I stand corrected. So we'll see you. We are in Salina, Kansas, home of the astronaut something Hawley, I can't remember. Anyway, great pretty hills. It's really pretty here. As you can tell, it's also very windy because the tripod is flying around right now. But if you look way over here, there's actually sheep and horses like leading each other over to their barn. You can hear them from here, which is really cool. There's virtually nothing in any direction here. It's just open, wide open, wide open. I think we have another 9 hours to Rawling, Wyoming is where I'm staying tonight. I will make a stop in Colorado because the mountains are gorgeous near Denver, so I've been told. So, next stop, Denver. Maybe the welcome sign if they have one, because Kansas didn't, which sucks. So I actually stopped in Denver and ate at Cracker Barrel, and that shit was awesome. Kept driving through Denver here. I'm voicing over because I really didn't actually make an update. I was so exhausted from driving. It really wore me out driving through the rest of Kansas and Colorado into Denver. So yeah, you're just gonna have to enjoy this because I did not make an update. We finally made it to Wyoming. This was so much fun up to this point until I had to sleep in the car This was so uncomfortable. I cannot stress that enough. This was the worst leap I've had in a long time. I hated it, but I did it. It was worth it because the Welcome Center was actually really, really cool, even though I didn't even get to see all of it. Update. I'm in the middle of nowhere, Wyoming, on Highway 287. I've got like 4.5 hours to the campground in Yellowstone, and it's dead silent. Like, there's nothing. There's nothing here. It is super windy. You hear the birds and the sound of the grass. It's crazy remote over here. Super cool though. You can actually see it in the distance. Some mountains. So I think that's where I'm going. Anyway, we continue on. So I actually lost service right here, so I had to listen to the local radio stations. And this song by, I think it's Waxahatchee, Right Back to It, came on the radio, and I loved it. I loved it. When I got service back, I kept playing it on repeat. And this song is definitely part of my memories of this trip. I really hope they don't copyright strike me. But I love this song, and you guys should listen to it while you're watching these next few clips because it is so good. That's it.
Bracing for a bombshell. Your love's written on a blank check. Wear it around your neck. I was at low, but you come to me on a fault line, deep inside a gold mine, hovering like a moth. I lose a bit of myself. For so long, come right back to it. I let my mind run wild. I don't know why I do it, but you just settle in like a song we know it. If I can keep up, we'll get right back to it.
So update, as you can tell by the picture before this, we made it. We drove the clapped out beat Mark 7 GLI across the country and only used a quart of oil. Honestly, amazing. Honestly, I'm mind blown at how well this car did. It is so worth it to drive this car around on these roads, on these mountains, and take these photos with it. I was told by multiple people to, just rent a car and, that'll be easier, don't put all the wear and tear on your car. Dude, I have Polaroids of me at 26 years old with my, cool car or whatever in front of the Grand Teton Mountains and Yellowstone. Like, that's so cool. So cool. I even had people, they saw me taking a picture of it in Grand Village, and they were like, dude, that thing's clean. Like, damn. Like, I was like, yeah, man, I just drove it 30 hours. They were like, holy shit. They're like, it's a manual too. I was like, yeah, man. They're like, dude, that thing's clean. That thing's so sick. I was like, yeah, bro, I had to drive it for the photo shoot. Like, duh. Like, look at it. And they were like, damn, that's so true. So worth it. I highly advise you, if you have a car and you think you can make it, you know, bring all your tools, obviously. Do it. Like, I can't even explain it. I can't even explain how cool this is. To drive my car in Yellowstone National Park and just like, yeah, it's my car driving around. So sick. It's so cool. I am 30 minutes away from the campsite, and then I'm gonna set up camp, and then I'm gonna go take a shower because I stink and I feel like shit and I'm disgusting. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the journey here. And following this is just gonna be some videos around the park. Whatever. I saw a moose, saw 2 moose, saw a meese. So that was pretty cool. Love seeing the meese. Yeah, get out there, go do it. Life is short. Here are some clips. So, update. As you can hear, I'm getting sick. However, slept in my tent last night. Slept for like 2 or 3 hours, and then my body like woke up, scared, right? And I started hearing the coyotes, and then I started hearing sticks breaking. I said, hell no, I went and slept in my car for a few hours. So, I ended up going back with some earplugs in and slept great. But, bring earplugs if you're freaked out by like, oh, it could be right there, I don't know. But look at this. This is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Was it worth 30 hours? Yes. Yes.
If you change, don't change too much. Keep it nice, but don't leave a plastic on. If you change, don't change too much. 'Cause I love it. Don't want mint condition. You're gonna get dragged in the dirt. You'll get faded in the morning. As soft as an old t-shirt. Nothing is pure.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed this. Never made a video like this. It's not really something that I do. I'm not a very video makey person, but I feel like this is something that I wanted to make. If there's someone else out there like me who wants to do something but is scared to do it, you know, I'm 26. I went to college, and we're always worried about, you know, our dating lives, our career, what we're gonna do, what our parents did, the economy, the housing market, you know, everything else. And I took a week off of work and said, hey, I'm going on vacation. Got in my car, drove over here. Made sure it was okay, obviously the car stuff, whatever, but the point is, you know, I think a lot of people in our generation, my generation at least, we don't do what we want to do. We do what we think we should do, because we see how our parents built their lives and all the things they bought and took care of us, and we think, well, why am I unable to do that right now? Why am I struggling? Why am I doing this? There's a million reasons why, but our lifespans are all the same for the most of us, right? For the most part. You got to get out there and do it. I lost my dad last year, suddenly, and he never traveled with us. He never went camping with us. You know, my mom went camping a lot. He never came with us when we went to New York or any other place like that, Georgia, Boston, Colorado. He never came with us. So I feel like it's really important to go and travel and to do things for yourself, because you are your own best friend just as much as you are your own worst enemy, right? So I don't know, just a TED talk from one lost 26-year-old to maybe another lost 26-year-old on, you know, what we're all really doing here. This isn't a bad thing to do with your time. It's really not. As of posting this, the gas prices are really, really high. I'm about $1,000 in for everything. That's fuel, my tent, my cot, oil, knickknacks I got here and there, everything. So probably another $200 or $300 in fuel to go back home. But I just can't harp enough. You need to get out there and do it. Just go do it. There's nothing stopping you. And if there is, figure it out. Heard that? And you know, make it happen. You're not going to regret it. Absolutely not going to regret it. And if any of you are car people, take your car. Please take your car, because I've got photos with this car that I've never seen anyone that I know and from my hometown have with their cars at all. And that's not for the rarity, it's just the cool factor. I have a Polaroid of me with my car in front of some mountains, right? My kids are going to see that one day. Like, just do it. Just get out there and go do it. Oh, I'm going to switch out this hat now. Have fun.
But I hope it doesn't hurt if you try.